Hey, welcome to the next airing of the Don's Boiler Room podcast. Tonight, I have a buddy of mine here, Ronnie from Missouri, and we're gonna tonight. Some people may be conflicted by this because it's pretty disgusting and it's pretty fucking ignorant and it's pretty immature to talk about. But tonight, we're gonna be talking about stinky pussies. We're going to be talking about any time we had a run-in with a chick that fucking stunk down below. So first, I'm just going to say it's not right. It's really, really easy to prevent. You know, just hit the shower, clean up. Don't fucking skip bathings. That's disgusting. You know, when it's that time of the month, clean up down there when that shit's gone. Fucking leaves a dank odor. It stinks. It's nothing you want to run your tongue across. So, so Ron, what do you Let me get a little input. What do you think about what do you think about when you're fucking getting in bed with a chick and her box is fucking stinky?
Well, I don't really have like a long thought process about it. It's usually just you.
It's usually just pretty much like something you're not ready to deal with at that time.
Yeah.
So I understand you have had a couple encounters with a fucking rank twat. So if you want to talk about the very first time you fucking you knew there was a stinky one.
Oh man, it was like in 7th grade gym class. Best friend was fucking with this girl after we were running laps, all sweaty and shit. Playing with her neck and all that shit, and her hips start stirring around, and then you just smell this awful stench, man.
So you smelt it right away?
Yeah, immediately. It smelled like somebody opened a can of sardines.
Ugh. Yuck.
Yeah, so, we made fun of her pretty hard for that, and she started crying. Ended up getting sent to the principal's office and kicked out of school for 3 days for being insensitive pricks.
Damn. So I'll tell you what, you acted like an insensitive fucking prick one day, and you get 3 days off for it. That was well deserved. That was a well deserved vacation.
Next time.
That's not the first time you ran into a man in the canoe that hasn't really fucking bathed in a while.
No.
So tell us the second one.
First time I ever hooked up with a girl, I was 15, man. She was 14, right?
Ooh.
It was a birthday present for me. And, I was pretty fucked up, man, and I was ready to go, and then I started taking her pants down, and it just smells awful.
Ugh.
It's kind of like, she just got through taking 50 dicks at the party she was at before she came over to my birthday party. And then wiped her asshole from back to front and smeared it all together.
Oh, so she ain't even wiping in the right direction. She's wiping like she's in England, for in other words. Opposite direction. That's fucking gross. That stinks. Don't do that shit.
Yeah, she was a huge whore, Don.
Ugh. So
but I didn't care. I was ready, man.
So wait. First off, you definitely fucking wore a bag, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. I was gonna say if you weren't a condom, then you got to go get your fucking mule checked out.
Oh, I did anyway.
Oh, so you went and you got your dick checked?
Yeah.
What was it? What did you now? All right, when you went in, what reason did you give them for fucking making the appointment? Were you like, oh, it's a regular checkup, or was it like, oh, I slept with a whore, I need to get my hog checked out?
When you go for those things, you usually just tell them it's a regular checkup.
Wait.
They tend to be a little judgmental and give you a speech if you tell them that you're sleeping around with whores.
Well, no, just be like, hey, I went to a bachelor party, I fucked a stripper, and I fucking forgot a bag. It's fucking one time. And if he starts fucking preaching, just be like, fuck you, who are you, I fucked a hooker, I didn't wear a bag. Big deal. What the fuck, why is it your problem? What are you so worried about?
No,
that's bullshit.
They're worried for you, they're afraid you're gonna get AIDS.
Yeah, but who gives a shit, though? If they're them, who gives a shit? They don't lose their job. It's no fucking food off their table. if I get HIV or something, well, how does it fucking affect them? Why are they so worried about it?
I don't know. Maybe they're just legitimately concerned with your well-being.
Well, guess what? If I go in there and I'm like, hey, I fucking fucked a girl and I didn't wear a bag and, I heard she was sleeping around afterwards, I'll be like, oh, well, shouldn't sleep around with her. Hey, I didn't know. I didn't know at the time. I found that afterwards that she's sleeping around and I fucking forgot a bag. Why is it your business,
The worst part about getting your dick checked is the Q-tip they shove down your shaft, man.
Yeah, dude, that is so uncomfortable. Hey, let me tell you something about that. I remember the very first time they fucking swabbed the tip of my dick. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so unprepared for this. And without any control, the only sound I could make was, oh! And I was like, oh my god, this guy probably thinks I'm into this. But it was a really bad experience. So, pretty much the bottom line is, try to prevent the amount of times you have to go and fucking get an STD check.
If it smells like tuna salad, walk away, brother.
Don't even you know what? Fight a boner at that point. Try to get rid of your boner. Think of like fucking, Whitney Houston or something. Think of somebody fucking that doesn't look good. Think of your mom. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever fucking kills the boner because you don't want to have to walk into that office and be like, yo, I had sex with a girl and I wasn't wearing a rubber. It's going to benefit you in the long run.
So I think we should hear more stories about the stinky pussies, Don.
All right, well, Ronnie was the first to tell his stories about, fucking girls that have a fucking stinky twat. So I got a story myself, actually. Actually takes place in 2008. I was dating a girl. I'm not going to say her fucking name because it's a name that's really basic, and by the way I describe her, you're going to fucking know who she is, but I was dating this girl at the time. She lived in Easton, right as you go over to Freebridge, and we were actually having sex a lot, and then I fucking wasn't wearing a bag because we were together, I thought she was only sleeping with me. And then a couple months after we break up, I find out that she had been sleeping around on me. There was a couple different guys that were in her life at the time. I felt like an asshole and everything, but hey, what are you going to do? It happens. So I made an appointment to go. I wasn't wearing a bag, so I made an appointment to go get my mule checked. And I'm like so nervous. I'm like, oh my god, she's having sex with so many other people besides me. And I wasn't wearing a bag. I gotta have something, I'm freaking myself out. I go in there, the guy examines my hog and I'm clean. He's like, oh, you got nothing, nothing to worry about. I'm like, yes. I was like, whew, big relief. But that's my one story about the time that I encountered a stinky pussy and I decided to go on it anyway, and I ended up being worried about getting my cock checked. Got my cock checked. Everything worked out fine. So it was like a lesson to me. I was like, always wearing a bag from now on. So yeah, so that's going to conclude our podcast for tonight. Sorry if that was too much for you to handle, and I'm really, really weary about putting this on the internet because I got family and shit, but it's been a good podcast, and I will I'm going to tell you right now, one of my sponsors tonight is Craftsman Tools. Craftsman Tools is the leader in American tools, and it's been around for over 100 years. Tonight we're talking about the Craftsman 77-piece tool set. It's the Craftsman Volve Edition, and if you're interested, pick it up. It's on sales at Sears right now, so pick that up. It's a 77-piece. It's a ratchet set. It's got a couple of screwdriver, some pliers, and some of the deeper ratchets. So it's definitely a tool set you want to look at. But this is going to conclude our podcast. Until next week, take care.